Sup guys, it's Crow and you're watching the RWBY recap. This week with Team Witch, they're not happy that Ruby can use her silver eyes, so they're trying to kill her. Okay, let's stop that right there. So Crow recaps with everyone and gets them up to speed with info they probably should have been told. Some are taking it pretty well, others not so much. But to be fair, it's not like if they were told the information pre-Fall of Beacon, they would have survived. The outcome more than likely would have been the same. Crow then proceeds to tell our group of heroes of a story about two gods. We've already had a lot of World of Remnants already, why not just throw one into an actual episode? If you ask me, it was just an excuse for Crow to show off his hidden talent of shadow puppets. That's what I like to think. So we've got God versus God, Yin versus Yang. But we can't call him Yang because she already exists. Dark God creates Grims, schools were built around relics. I don't exactly know what you expect me to say. Crow said it all, but I just can't shake the number 4. That's everything. 4 team members, 4 relics, 4 schools, 4 seasons, everything is 4. It's like Lost all over again. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, what does it mean? And back to the Belladonnas. And boy am I in love with Kali. She may be my favorite character, next to Neo. What faunus is she? She has to be a cougar, right? Alright, my mind's wandering. We get a very, very nice and lovely scene with Blake and her father. And something that I noticed, right, is that Blake and Weiss are polar opposites. Weiss is like, why don't you love me? Smack. And Blake is, why don't you hate me? Hug. No one is getting what they want. It's kind of funny. And something else I haven't mentioned in any other of these videos is the music. My light and dark God, it was beautiful during that scene. We then go back to Crow with more information. He talks about Salem and how she wants to divide humanity. And once again, like the last episode, I've talked about this. Fear only works so far. You can't divide humanity. If they were divided by anything, the entire species would be wiped out already. But they're not. So much effort goes into upholding their unity, and it isn't going to be brought down. It may have cracks and it may take a beating, but the unity stands for a reason. Even Bernie has talked about something like this.
We are not the monsters. The rest of us are not. These people are the monsters, okay? We do not have to be afraid of the dark that they live in. That is the point. And then figure out how to go forward from there. And don't celebrate these people by being afraid of them. That would be my advice to you.
We also find out that Crow's semblance is bad luck. Interesting, and it sure as hell does explain a lot. To be fair, the safe assumption of his semblance being able to turn into a crow was reasonable, but I guess that's not it. It explains why he can't defend anyone worth jack, why Ruby and Yang were almost killed as children. It's telling, I guess. And Jean, of course, kinda has to be a dick about the whole situation. Like, just calm down, Jean, he's just trying to help. But back to the Belladonnas again. Blake keeps slapping Sun. I'm beginning to think she's some sort of sexual sadist or something. But once again, my mind's wandering. Blake and Sun are being stalked by a spy. But I'm in Sun's corner. A ninja? But that plot begins and ends right there for this episode. But Blake, I think, absolutely just fucked up. This masked white Fang member that we saw is supposedly a ninja. But Sun seems shocked at the sight of the ninja. Blake threw Sun's phone before she could look at the picture. Adam has been informed of their whereabouts, and Sun has never seen Adam. I think Blake might have just made a big mistake right then and there. Crow is also poisoned. Who would have thought after being stung by a scorpion? But then again, Tyrion is pretty big relative to a scorpion, and it's the small ones you should look out for. I'm just kidding, I don't know if that's true. Indiana Jones said it was true, so why not, right? So that was the episode. I enjoyed Blake's parts more in this episode, if I'm being honest. I think it's a very nice development for her and her family. I'm sure Yang is still training. She's really the only one we haven't seen in a while. So those are my thoughts. What did you think of the episode? Did you enjoy it? What didn't you like? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're interested in more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.